At first glance, the dialogue system may seem overwhelming and visually unappealing. The encyclopedia-like view of topics could give the impression that NPCs are mere information dispensers rather than living, breathing inhabitants of a vibrant world. But I would like to make the claim that this system offers unique benefits that are not immediately apparent, especially when compared to the fully voiced dialogues of subsequent games. The shift to fully voiced dialogue in later games, while enhancing the experience, has some hidden drawbacks. 1. Limited dialogue options. Due to the costs and time associated with voice acting, the number of available dialogue lines is significantly reduced. This often results in conversations that are primarily quest-focused, stripping away much of the rich background information and world-building details found in Morrowind. 2. Artificial world feeling. When NPCs only have meaningful things to say if they are part of a quest, it can create a sense that the world exists solely for the player's entertainment. 3. Constraints on quest design. Voice dialogue often leads to a more linear quest structure. Players are typically guided to one specific NPC to progress a quest, limiting the player-driven problem-solving that Morrowind encourages. This quest marker syndrome can reduce player agency and the satisfaction of figuring things out independently. Morrowind's dialogue system allows for open-ended interactions with the world, particularly during information gathering. This approach is exemplified in Vivec, where a minor interaction can develop into an interesting player-driven mini-quest. It starts when Myungay mentions an annoying fool outside his shop. Upon investigating, you meet Marcel Morard, an unemployed actor trying to make ends meet. Marcel hints at wanting to find a theatre troupe, but the game provides no clear direction from there. To progress, you must take initiative. Importantly, you're not limited to talking to one specific NPC. You can converse with various inhabitants of the quarter, eventually learning that Crassius Curio has written a new play. This freedom to engage with multiple NPCs for information, rather than following a predetermined path, adds to the world's believability. It suggests an environment where information is dispersed among inhabitants rather than concentrated in quest-specific characters. While subtle, this design choice contributes to Morrowind's immersion and encourages players to engage more thoroughly with the game world. Another strength of Morrowind's encyclopedia-like dialogue system is its contribution to world building. NPCs in Morrowind represent a diverse range of social and economic statuses, from lowly peasants to wealthy merchants and powerful nobles. This diversity is reflected not just in their appearance or location, but in their dialogue as well. When asking different NPCs about the same place, topic, or event, players potentially receive varied perspectives. For instance, a native Dunmer might view the Kamonatong as a group of liberators, while a Khajiit might express hostility toward their operations. As such, players are encouraged to piece together a more nuanced understanding of the world, rather than being presented with a single, authoritative narrative. The speechcraft system consists of 4 options: admire, bribe, intimidate, and taunt.
Smelly, unkempt, unwashed. I see standards are lowered every day.
The success of these actions is determined by a combination of the player's attributes, skills, and luck. This can lead to a rather repetitive experience of clicking the same option repeatedly until achieving the desired outcome. I think the system could be improved if there was a greater consequence for failure than just a disposition drop. For instance, after multiple unsuccessful attempts, NPCs could call for guards, placing a bounty on the player for harassment. This would add some intriguing tension to the interactions and discourage the players from taking the brute force approach. Among the speechcraft options, Intimidate stands out as the most intriguing, yet least explained. The game secretly tracks a fight value for each NPC, which, when it reaches 100, causes the NPC to initiate combat. Intimidate allows the player to lower this value. The success chance of Intimidate is determined by a combination of the player's level, reputation, personality, and speechcraft rating. In essence, each Intimidate attempt is the character implicitly asking, "Do you know who I am?" What makes Intimidate particularly fascinating is its potential to permanently alter NPC behavior. Hostile NPCs can be calmed and then intimidated to the point where they're no longer hostile. These previously aggressive characters can then be interacted with like any other NPC, and some, like Corwin, the master enchant trainer, even offer valuable services and training. Morrowind's dialogue system, while initially daunting and text-heavy, offers a depth of immersion and exploration opportunities. The system's open-ended nature encourages players to engage with the world and its inhabitants in an organic, investigative manner, fostering a sense of discovery and agency. So, next time you find yourself in Vardenfell, take the time to delve deeper into conversations with the local population. They might just surprise you.
Want to feel my muscle?